This is my small rig camera rig system, and today we're talking about what is marketing, because I can promise you I did not go to small rig website and just buy this. I did a few things before I bought it, and that's what marketing is. So let's dig in. How's it going? Digital DIY Geek here, and welcome to What is Marketing. In this video, I'm going to be explaining to you the differences between sales and marketing. Sales is really simple to understand. It's our ability to tell somebody the benefits of this. They're basically telling. So for example, one of the sales points that I wanted to know is I got an iPhone 14 Pro Max. I wanted to know if this could hold an iPhone 14 Pro Max. How big is it? That's a selling point. That's them convincing me that I should buy this. Marketing isn't about convincing. Marketing is about piquing a person's interest. Now, I get it. If you ask most of the people online today, they probably gonna tell you some book text answer about the 4Ps, which is your product, your pricing, your placement, and your promotion. And while all of those serve a purpose, as an affiliate marketer, the only thing we really have control over is our promotion. So I want you to understand right up front that if you're going to market, you have to understand that marketing and sales is different. When it comes to marketing, you cannot be trying to sell someone. That's not the purpose of marketing. I made this mistake for a very long time. Honestly, it wasn't until I went to the ClickFunnels event in 2022 that it finally clicked for me that it's a difference between marketing and sales. Marketing is us putting out bite-sized pieces of information out to pique a person's interest about this. So for example, I was looking for how I could turn my phone into a DSLR or mirrorless like camera. And I wanted to rig it out because I understand that my audience, everybody don't have the money to go out and buy fancy equipment and things like that. And when you're building a business, you honestly really shouldn't do that. So I challenged myself to see if I could rig out my camera. And what I came across after all my research and things like that was this. But before I bought it, I started watching reviews on it. I started watching tutorials on how people was doing it. But more importantly, I started watching rig setups on how people were using it. Now, here's what I want you to understand. Me watching a rigging video of somebody rigging out their camera on this device right here, which is a small rig cage, is that sales? No, it's not. What that is piquing my interest, is building the desire in me to go learn more about it, to go check out the pricing for it, to see if it's something I really want to invest my money into. And that's what marketing is. Marketing is our ability to put out bite-sized pieces of content on the web and attract our audience to us. So a clear example of this would be this video on me talking about what is marketing. Now, here's the deal. There's going to be some people that click on this video and be like, nah, this ain't what I'm looking for, because they're looking for a more traditional approach and they want the book text answer. And that's not what this video is, so they're going to leave. But then there's going to be other people who watch it and they're going to enjoy how I simplified it to understanding what marketing is and what marketing isn't. And those people are going to like the video or maybe subscribe or something like that. But at the end of the day, what it's doing is sifting. It's sifting. Marketing is about sifting. It's not about selling. It's about sifting. It's about allowing your audience to raise their hand and say, oh, I like this content. Give me more. What else do you have on this specific topic, or what else do you have to share? In my personal opinion, and if you look at the top marketers online, that's what marketing is. There's no sales done in these type of videos until you hit their sales page. And by the time you hit their sales page, they done built up so much desire in you to want to buy their thing that you don't have to read it. Only thing you need to do is click on the checkout button. When I finally went over to Amazon to buy this, I didn't read the sales page that Amazon got on specs and stuff like that. I just clicked buy because I already knew that I wanted it. And that's the power of marketing. Sure, you have traditional sales where you create a sales page and then someone goes sit there and read a story that you tell to build the desire. But to be honest with you, today Marketing does that for us. By the time someone lands on your sales page, they already know a lot about the page. They already know a lot about the product already. And they might have a few little questions they need answered before they click through and buy. But on small purchases like this, which is like I think it was like $100 or something like that for the set. Actually, it wasn't $100 because I didn't want the whole setup. The whole setup was like 160. I just wanted the cage, and I bought 2 of these for the handle. That was the only thing I wanted because I wanted to rig it out with different pieces instead of what came in a set. So it was like 70, maybe $70 if that. Point being is I wasn't concerned about looking at the price. Once I had my answers from all the content creators who had put out bite-sized pieces of content on this small red cage, it was done. I knew that I wanted it. It answered the biggest question for me, which was could it handle an iPhone 14 Pro Max? Once I seen that it could, I bought it. And that's what you have to understand about marketing. When it comes to marketing, we creating pieces of content that, yes, addresses people issues and problems and things like that, but we're also addressing their questions. Because what problem did this solve? This cage solved, okay, I want to rig out my camera, my new camera, to make it feel like I'm using a mirrorless camera. Okay, that's the problem it solved. However, with that solving problems, I had more questions that I needed answered before I would actually buy it. And that's the part that a lot of people skip out on or miss out on. Sure, we're solving problems, we're solving solutions, but you also have to remember that in your marketing, you're also introducing new questions into, your viewer or reader mind. And if we don't answer those questions and close out those loops, they're less likely to click through and check out what it is we're offering. So in a nutshell, in my personal opinion, that's what marketing is. If you look at any of the greats out there that's doing it big, like if you look at, what ClickFunnels is doing, by all means, Russell Brunson, say what you want about him, say what you want about ClickFunnels, but at the end of the day, the dude understands how to sell online, and he don't traditionally sell. He markets. He builds the desire long before someone gets to his sales page, and 9 times out of 10, by the time someone gets to the sales page, they are already ready to buy. Same thing is true with Frank Kern. If you look at what Frank Kern do online, he's a marketer. By the time someone actually gets to the sales page, they're going there as a formality because that's the only way they can check out to get whatever product he's selling. Marketing, in my personal opinion, is super powerful because it allows us to create bite-sized pieces of content that attracts our ideal customer and our ideal audience member to us without having to be super salesy or without having to feel like we have to convince someone or, force somebody or pressure them into a sale or something like that. So that's what marketing is to me in a nutshell. Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. If you want more content like this, it's a playlist right here that you can check out. And this video over here is what YouTube think is the best video for you. Till next time, later.